Ryann Huang on my left, Audrey Jackson on my right, two of the outstanding freshmen for Fairmont Prep, who is celebrating their longest winning streak of the season, ladies and gentlemen, 4 in a row. Obviously, when you play the toughest schedule in America, you celebrate moments like today, 76-50 over a tough and physical and quick Leuzinger team, but you also celebrate the fact that these two women, the future of the Fairmont Prep Huskies, combined for 20 points, Ryann with 12 and Audrey with 8. Audrey, I see so much joy from you in watching them. So it really did my heart well that every single time you made a basket or made a positive play, that like every single one of them is high-fiving you and fist bumping you and cheering on the bench and stuff like that. Like, how does that fill your soul?
It just makes me like happy because like all my teammates like care about me, and like yeah, it's just like so fun when I like get to score and like everyone just gets excited.
Just in terms of how challenging the schedule has been and just how long the season has been, like to be able to kind of have this really positive, uplifting, energetic stretch, you know, and obviously in order to be successful in the playoffs, as we saw in Arizona, there's going to be times where there might be, you know, illnesses or injuries. We certainly don't wish for that. Foul trouble, you know, and like you, Ryann, anybody could be called upon. So when you have moments like today, like just how good is it to be able to get those extended minutes and those extended opportunities to give you the confidence going forward?
Yeah, I think it's like really good because when we play like hard like teams, like I get in like a little bit but not much, and then when we play like easier teams, I get to like work on things that like I can like work on in like game time instead of like just like practice.
How excited and uplifted are you about just the ball movement and the way everybody's sharing and trying to get everybody involved at this time of year?
I think it's like really great that like everyone like gets a chance to score.
Awesome. Well, you certainly did, inside, outside. Perimeter shots, layups, a woman that does so much attacking from the perimeter, but also is one of the most underrated and underappreciated passers, not just on Fairmont Prep, but among all the freshmen in the state. Ryann, 26 games in now. You know, obviously when I had the blessing of talking to you in Arizona, that was just over the halfway point of the regular season. How much do you feel like you've grown over 26 games? I mean, I almost feel like it's unfair now to call you a freshman, you know, because you're like much closer to being a sophomore than you are a freshman with 26 games. How do you feel about it?
I feel like I've grown a lot because like in the beginning of the season, like every time like we would play, like I would be like so scared, and like I would be scared to shoot, and if I did, I would like airball because my hands were so sweaty. But like now, like when I go on, like I'm not scared anymore.
So whether it's playing, you know, Ontario Christian, or whether it's playing Leuzinger, you know, or anyone, you know, in between that level, like for you, like does this stage, this speed, this physicality, does it feel natural to you? Does it feel more familiar? I mean, obviously there's always going to be nerves, there's always going to be emotions, but like the fact that Josh has relied on you so much and your teammates have believed in you so much, like does it feel more rhythmic for you at this point? Yeah. Like I just asked Audrey, how encouraged are you about the ball movement and, you know, and just everybody sharing, everybody making the extra pass, you know, looking to reverse the ball? Like I thought there was a beautiful sequence in the first half in transition where it started on one side and then it found its way back to you in the short corner, and you do what you do best and knock down a three. Like, how good are you feeling about that heading into the playoffs?
I'm feeling pretty good because like no one on our team is greedy, so we always find like the open person to get the shot.
In terms of the confidence for this group, right? Like I said, when you play the toughest schedule in America and it's a win one day and then a loss the next day and a win, you know, like it's hard to build that momentum, right? So now with 4 in a row and you still got a couple more, you know, a rematch with Rancho Christian, which I'm sure that obviously they're going to want to try to get that one back from down in San Diego. But do you feel positive energy and momentum building for this group at the right time? Awesome. Again, 12 points for this amazing woman, 8 points for Audrey Jackson, and of course Aaliyah Mack, you know, she contributes 10 because it's not just one of the best freshmen, it's a group of the best freshmen in the southern section in the state of California. Ryann, Audrey, congratulations.
Thank you.